Illyrian pirates were a threat to maritime trade in the Mediterranean during the ancient and early medieval periods. Originating from the region of Illyria, which encompassed parts of modern-day Albania, these pirates made a significant impact on the commerce and security of the Mediterranean. The Illyrians were skilled seafarers and navigators, adept at raiding and plundering merchant vessels. They operated from their bases along the Adriatic coast and engaged in acts of piracy, targeting ships belonging to both rival kingdoms and foreign powers. Their primary objective was to seize valuable cargo, such as precious metals, grains and slaves, which they would later sell on the black market. One famous Illyrian pirate was Queen Tuta, who ruled the Ardean kingdom in the late 3rd century BCE. Queen Tuta encouraged piracy as a means of expanding her kingdom's wealth and power. She established formidable pirate fleets and controlled vital maritime trade routes, disrupting commerce throughout the region. Her activities drew the attention and concern of the Romans, who eventually intervened and defeated her forces. Following the Roman conquest of Illyria in 168 BCE, piracy in the region continued, albeit to a lesser extent. The Romans, now having control over the area, sought to suppress piracy and establish law and order. They established naval patrols and coastal forts to protect their trade routes from the Illyrian pirates. However, piracy persisted in the region for several centuries, becoming interwoven with the complex power struggles and conflicts of the time. The fall of the Western Roman Empire in the 5th century CE further exacerbated the pirate problem. With the decline of centralized authority, many coastal areas were left vulnerable and pirates took advantage of the chaotic situation. It wasn't until the Byzantine Empire regained control over the Balkans in the 6th century CE that piracy in the region began to decline significantly. The Byzantines invested in building up their navy and fortifying key coastal areas, effectively suppressing the Illyrian pirates. The menace of the Illyrian pirates gradually faded away as various political and economic changes reshaped the Mediterranean region. By the late medieval period, piracy had transformed into a more decentralized and individualized phenomenon, with pirates hailing from various backgrounds and origins. In conclusion, the Illyrian pirates were a significant maritime threat during ancient and medieval times. Their activities disrupted trade routes and posed a danger to seafarers in the Mediterranean. However, with the rise of stronger naval powers such as Rome and later Byzantium, and changes in the geopolitical landscape, their influence